Let's set up our gradebook in our Canvas course. To get started, go to the Assignments link in the course menu. Remember that these items that are lighter are not visible to students, however, they're still accessible by you. So on the Assignments tab, you'll notice there are boxes. These are our assignment groups, and then those individual assignments are listed inside of those boxes. Now, it's important that these assignment groups match the same categories that you presented on your course syllabus. We'll match the same percentages, we'll match those same categories so that there's no confusion with the grading and there's no confusion when you're trying to calculate that final grade for that student. Now, you'll notice there may be some boxes already in your course from the template or from imported content. So you just really want to clean this up and make sure that it looks, again, identical to your course syllabus. So if you'll see, I've got discussions twice. So I actually want to combine those and only have one. So what I can do is I can click and drag this discussion to this module down here. And notice I can actually click and drag the order as well. I can put it in a different order. And then I can delete this empty one right here. So to delete this assignment group, I just go to the far right and click the three dots and click delete. I'm going to do the same thing for these individual assignments right here. So notice I've got assignments and then I have exercises. It's pretty much the same thing. Another way you can move it, so if you're dragging things and there's a whole bunch of things in here, you can also use the three dots and click move to, and you can move them. You can select the assignment group that you want it in and tell where you want it placed in that list. Put it at the very top, before or after a activity that's already in that assignment group, or at the very bottom. And click move and it'll move it that way as well. So I'm going to get rid of this. So I've got exercises, quizzes, discussions. I've got quizzes again. So I'm going to move that up here. I'm going to get rid of quizzes. Now, if your final is listed on your syllabus and it's listed as the final is 15%, then I would go ahead and actually create a category for my final. Even if I only put a single activity in that category, again, that's going to keep those percentages, those weights, really easy to see in your gradebook in Canvas. So I'm gonna edit the name. So if I want to change the name of a module, I click on the three dots and hit edit, and that's going to allow me to change it to, I'm going to call it my final. Okay. So just like how you could drag and drop individual activities, you can actually drag and drop entire modules. So if I want exercises, discussions, and then quizzes in my final last, I can put it in that same order that that order I had on my course syllabus. Now, to set up those weights, I need to go up to the very top, and I'm going to click on the three dots right here, and it says Assignment Settings, and there's only one option here, and it's Assignment Groups Weight. Now, when you click on that, this may or may not be checked. If it's checked, then you'll see those categories with those percentages, and you're ready to set them up. If you don't see those percentages, it just means that you need to check this box right here. And notice that it adds up these percentages for you, and it shows you down here at the bottom your total. Now, it will allow you to do below 100 or over 100, which is kind of strange. It can be kind of confusing. So obviously, I would recommend that we keep it adding up to 100%. I think that keeps it nice and easy for students to kind of understand how they got the final grade that they got. And then once you have that set up, you hit save, And you'll notice the percentages are actually located next to the plus symbol for each assignment group. And if you go into your gradebook by clicking Grades, you'll also notice it'll have your students listed on the left side. It'll have each individual assignment listed in the order that it's presented. And then it'll have your categories on the far right. So what percentage was exercises, discussions, quizzes, finals, and then the total grade will be on the far right. Now there are a few options in the gradebook. You can do different filters. You can arrange them in different orders. So if you don't like the order it's in, you can also export this gradebook to an Excel spreadsheet. So if you know how to use an Excel spreadsheet, and you can do some sorting there and make it a lot easier or nicer to look at your grades using that program if you like.